Hello fellow gamers! This video is going to be my third attempt at reconstructing a Noob Way Platinum Trophy guide for God of War 4. For those who don't know what that means, basically I'll be showing you how to beat this game on the hardest difficulty and get the Platinum Trophy with no skill required whatsoever. Alright, the road to the Platinum Trophy begins in Kratos' front yard, with the first collectible being just before this gate. And then we don't have to travel very far for the second one, because right before this story-related bridge is the second Lost and Found artifact. Alright, continuing on with the level. Once we get down this bridge, we're going to meet our first Draugr encounter. After we slay all the Draugr, we're going to get to a crossroad with 3 routes. Now we're going to start by taking the right one. I'm going to speed this up to 4 times, just to get us through it faster. Alright, so just up these stone stairs is going to be a climbing chain. Once we get down it, we're going to be confronted by 2 wolves. Now the strategy for the wolves is just to throw the frost axe at whichever one is closest to you at any given time. And then once there's only one left, just kill it by throwing the frost axe at it. Alright, the third Lost and Found artifact is right here in the corner. Alright, we're going to go right back up that climbing chain, and we're going to make our way back to the crossroads we just came from. Except this time, we're going to pick the forward route instead of the right one. Alright, so in here is going to be the first Nornir chest of the game. And to open it, you're going to need to hit 3 runes. Right now on screen I'm showing you where they all are. They're not very hard to find. So in here is going to be an Eden apple, and once we collect enough of them, it's going to increase our maximum health. Alright, as we progress with the game, we're going to meet the next room, which is going to be full of Draugr. Now I'm just going to take out the last few on screen just to show you where the next collectible is. So just behind us is a very big missable door. And when we go through it, we will reach a hidden area just under the bridge we just came across. As we get into this room, we're going to be greeted by 3 wolves and a Draugr. So I'm going to take care of the 2 wolves in the previous way by just throwing the frost axe at whichever one is closest. And I'll take care of the Draugr with a quick wall pin. And the third one is just going to go down pretty easily. Alright, the final Lost and Found artifact is just behind us, right here. Okay, now the next thing we do is to get back into the main room, open up that gate. I'm just going to open up a few treasure chests here, because that's what I did in the actual run. And it's really hard to edit these things out. Alright, just behind us is going to be a climbing rope. To the right is going to be a couple of exploding barrels that we can use to break our way into this loot area. Alright, and then just up these stairs is going to be another loot chest, and then the first Jotnar shrine of the game. Okay, getting back to the main quest. Very linear pathway, very hard to miss. At the end of it, we're going to meet this troll boss. Or one of the troll boss's many shadow clones. Yeah, I'm not sure whether we're going to call this a boss. I'm going to say mini-boss. I'll count this one as the first boss, and every single other one is one of the shadow clones. This is the original. This is the OG. But yeah, defeating him is as simple as just moving around him in a clockwise rotation, and then just hitting him with the frost axe as many times as you can. There's no specific pattern to doing it, just, well, hit him whenever you feel like it, and as long as you've dodged his giant pillar attack, you've won the fight. Okay guys, if you've gotten this far, you've basically completed the prologue. 100%ed it. There's only one real thing to do, and that's to get to Baldur. So now I'm just going to play through the final mission. Just defeat some easy level 1 Draugr. Okay, the key theme for all these early fights, which I've mostly skipped over them, is to try and go for the wall pin. That is to hit them into the air with R2, and then to try and pin them to the wall with the R2 axe throw. This is because they are all damage sponges on this difficulty, and level 1 Kratos doesn't do very much damage. So if you can, just try to go for insta-kills whenever you can actually pull them off. You guys might be surprised to learn that the axe throw is actually the best move for the early game. It keeps Kratos out of damage range from the Draugr, and does quite a bit of damage itself. So spam it whenever possible. I know it seems cheap and not really the experience you came for, but okay, check this out then. I have no idea how I pulled this off, but it's probably one of the coolest things I've done in this run. Alright, immediately put the axe away, and start punching the Hellwalker. He's completely immune to frost axe damage, but as long as you keep on spamming him with arrows and punches, he will go down in about 5 seconds. Alright, now that the prologue is over, we're going to progress to the final part, which is the boss fight with the mysterious stranger. It's Baldur, for those of you who don't know. Alright. Now, as soon as the fight starts, immediately press triangle to equip the Frost Axe. Now, we're going to repeat this combo. R1, R1, L1. That's R1, R1, and then shield cancel. R1, R1, shield cancel. R1, R1, shield cancel. R1, R1, shield cancel. And as you can see, there's pretty much nothing you can do to get out of it until his scripted moves. So here's his first scripted move, which is just a Ice Punch. Second scripted move, which is a Ice Trail. And as you can see, there's literally nothing he can do. Ice Trail again. Tries to do his 3-punch combo. Doesn't work. O1, O1, L1, O1, O1, L1, O1, O1, L1. And we're going to keep on doing this until he has half health left, which will start the second phase of the fight. Alright, now that part 1 of the Baldur fight is over, he's going to throw us onto the roof and start phase 2. So, for phase 2, Kratos finally has access to Spartan Rage. Now the first move we're going to do is to spam R2. Just keep spamming it until he has half health. We won't run out of Spartan Rage until he reaches about half health. As you see right now, the Spartan Rage is starting to go down, so I've got to locate him and start doing as much damage as possible before it finally reaches 0. Now, the battle goes exactly the same as before. Try and catch him and get him back into the stun lock. Except this time, we're trying to get him down to 5% HP instead of 50%. Okay, you see right here I'm going for the Axe Chop, which he then catches. So, in your guys' playthrough, maybe don't do that. So I learned from the lesson, just go straight back into the stun lock. And now it's going to start phase 3 of the fight, which I'm going to skip to immediately. Okay, you guys ready for phase 3? Yeah, you're not going to believe the strategy for this one. Yeah! Shield cancel again. And once again, it completely stun locks him. There's nothing he can do, except use certain scripted moves to get himself out of it. So this is the Ice Drop, which is not a threat in the slightest. It's basically, he's just going to jump off screen and then land in a specific circle. Just make sure you're not underneath him when he lands, that's all. As you can see, look, half his health is already gone. This stun lock method completely trivializes the fight, but funny enough, it only trivializes it on Give Me God of War mode. I imagined using a different line of code in this difficulty, because it doesn't really work in easy mode. Alright guys, now we're just going to count down from 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it. The entire fight trivialized. The noob way. Yeah, if you were ever having trouble with this fight, this is how you could cheese it. Now I'll just let this scene play out as Kratos channels his inner Henry Cavill. Wait for it. Yeah, don't worry, dude. You can flip us off on the way down. Don't worry, you'll be better in a snap. Don't go getting ahead of yourself. What? You guys think my humour is a bit cold? Well, actually, logic time. I've got hold of Baldur's head, and it's 180 degrees. Alright, all jokes aside. This is the prologue completely over, and the first trophy of the game is about to pop right now. The journey begins. Alright, now I'm going to move on to the stat screen, just to keep you guys up to date with what we've achieved so far. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Like, comment and subscribe. Ring the notification bell, and share this video with your friends. Doing any of these things will help my channel to grow, and will help me to be recognised by the YouTube algorithm. Also, if you have any recommendations for another video, feel free to leave it in the comments section. Also, stay tuned for the second video where I'll be covering the river pass all the way up to the end of Freya's house.